Yo, what's up? We here. Let's Get Lit podcast with T Loco and Litty. You already know. And we here with my boy, man, JB motherfucking X from obviously motherfucking the fucking BX.
Take food from my seed, you won't see it breathe. I'll take lead, X what the game need. Never hesitate to squeeze. Try to take my cheese. We getting to this dough. Every night is a movie, my nigga, but we never splurge on no hoes. You get it, gotta go. Time is money, my nigga, I'm making sure my account filled with O's. We getting to this dough. Every night is a movie, my nigga, but we never splurge on no hoes. You get it, gotta go. Time is money, my nigga, I'm making sure my account filled with O's.
Okay?
You already know.
Talk to the people,
Shout
man.
Shout out to Brooklyn, man. I love my whole city. Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx, Harlem, Staten Island, even upstate, man. If you're not rocking with the city, you already know, then you gotta get in tune with us, man.
Hold on, let me ask you a question though. You consider upstate part of the city though? Because that's a big thing that's on the internet right now.
Well, you know what? I wasn't big on the upstate back in the day. But I went out there for a couple ciphers and things like that. I was doing connections.
Y'all too, like some flash shit.
It's another world. It's another world.
But do you consider them part of New York City? Because even when the Locks and Dipset went against each other, they was saying like the Locks ain't even from New York City. So how y'all feel about that?
Everything's an association when you deal with hip hop.
Yeah.
Anything about hip hop is the 5 elements. Okay, any way you add it, if you know anything about the 5 elements, it's hip hop. So you part of something.
Okay.
Of this culture, this foundation.
Yeah. Listen, JBX, tell them about what you've been working on so far, man. Because you know I know you from a long time, a while now, almost like a year change, right?
Yeah.
Goddamn, you know what I'm saying? We met underneath different circumstances, clown niggas, you know what I'm saying? But you know, sometimes you deal with clowns in the industry to meet real people because clowns like they hang around the circus where the main performers are, you know what I'm saying? So it's okay, you know what I'm saying? So he met a top performer meeting a clown, you know what I'm saying? Clowns, right?
If it wasn't for the clown, I wouldn't have, you know what I'm saying, been doing big things with you.
The clown got your attention, you know but then he brought you to the main attraction.
We got him out the way, so now the real heavy hitters is here. You know what I'm saying? As far as what I've been working on, I just dropped a single with P. It's called Personal. Don't take it personal. I also got a song in the stash with Coke Rock and another artist named Jack Skelly and my son Sean Leon's on the hook. Shout out to Sean Leon with Daddy Loves You. What else? The performances, got the podcast still going heavy. Rompa Sueño, Shattered Dreams Productions podcast. Gotta have you on there too.
Definitely. We're gonna be playing your music on the podcast too, you know, and they also gonna get the link to where they can stream it and all that stuff like that.
Okay,
also they gonna do iHeart and Spotify and everything else like that. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you get the stream for that because we all here to stream music for great talent that's coming out of New York or just in general. You know what I'm saying? Whatever in the U.S. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not good talent, you're not lit. You're not on the Lit podcast. Obviously, duh, right? So here we are. You know what I'm saying? So who's this next to you right here?
This is my manager, Lucky Blink, the one and only. Get him. You already know. We all under the umbrella of Coke Rock, the first MC who started hip hop. I suggest y'all do y'all research.
Okay.
If y'all want to know about the music and how it really started and how it came and everything in New York.
You know they hate doing research. They hate doing research. These things, right? They hate doing it, right?
What it is, you know, we trying to keep the young with the old, with the OGs. You know, normally the OGs, we definitely didn't want to be around the young, you know, the young kids and stuff like that.
Facts.
But Coke Rock is very different. He's the pioneer of hip hop. He wants this to keep on and never die. Right now we having hip hop even in church. Okay?
He's
alright? They're doing gospel in hip hop.
Yeah.
They're doing Pentecostal in hip hop.
Wow.
That's how deep hip hop began and went and is going.
I remember when rock and roll was in the place of hip hop, how hip hop is, but hip hop then became such of a big genre. Actually, the two biggest genres in the world right now, correct me if I'm wrong, are hip hop and pop music.
Most definite, because we killed disco. Hip hop killed disco.
For the young viewers, what the fuck was disco again?
Disco was a on and on beat that would just play on and on and on and on.
Like who you consider disco? Like Cher?
Cher, Diana Ross, you know, Blondie. You know,
even breakdance music.
Yes.
Who?
The breakdancing music.
Oh yeah. That's true.
That was one of
yes, most definite.
Yeah.
And then came the funk, James Brown. When James Brown came, it became different because what Coke La Rock and Kool Herc, the pioneers, the co-founders of hip hop, they played that, and it was only a 3-second song and made it to 2 hours. So this is talent before anybody knew what was music.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
It was 2 turntables with a mixer. Now with these 2 turntable mixer, it became a formula with Coke La Rock and Kool Herc. Why? Because they had the right perfect formula, and they did it out of love and as a young adult. They were young, and they were doing it really for free. It wasn't like for the glamour, for the $1 million that everybody's getting paid for just one track. No, they did it for the whole neighborhood. And that's where it all started.
I think just like the NBA, right? You could agree with me, or everybody could agree with me. The NBA was viewed as a competitive sport, just like boxing too, right? Boxing, any sport, but I'm going to namely mean NBA and boxing, right? It was very competitive, and we knew what we was getting when they get on the court or in the ring, right?
Right.
We knew the stats. We knew who had the ability to do what, right? Nowadays, it's kind of hard to tell if they're going to win the game because of stats or because of money.
Correct.
And sponsorship.
Yeah. Correct, because mostly athletes, they get paid for in a certain way for them to perform, but the athlete also cannot get hurt. So if they know they got to run for that ball, they won't run for that ball because they could get hurt and be injured for maybe a year or 2, or will not play again.
Will not play again.
Speaking
you know what I'm saying?
Speaking of that, same thing with wrestling, WWE, or whatever the case to me. If they thought smart, like, hold up, if my top wrestler get hurt, he can't perform. He can't perform. There's no money.
Right.
Again, go right back to the dollar signs, ladies and gentlemen. If he was born in the late 80s or early 80s and late 90s, early 2000s, you know what we're talking about. If you're not, you just missed the golden age of raw ability and being judged by raw ability and not being manipulated by the media or profit.
Right.
And it's sad. It's kind of sad because the youth don't get that kind of authenticity.
Right.
As you may say, they kind of just going off of image and branding now, right?
Right. And right now, everybody's just getting credibility of whatever, you know, they record. And normally, you got to do your history, because the way of history.
I want to know who is the first person to actually ever think about, yo, I'm gonna grab these records and I'm gonna put them shits on this and I'm gonna spin it and make it hit. Who was the first person? That person right there was a genius.
Was that
Cool
DJ? Wasn't that
was it Kool Herc, or was that the person that made it famous?
Grandmaster Flash?
No. Grandmaster Flash learned from Kool Herc. When Kool Herc was playing, we was playing in 70s. Grandmaster Flash was playing in the 80s. So we are 10 to 12 years more ahead of everybody. So what happened is, what Grandmaster Flash did, he took part of that formula and made it his own and combined it.
He was the first one that became famous of it, but you say he's the original one that thought about the idea? I wonder who thought about the idea.
Kool Herc. He the one who put, and it was vinyl records, okay? And Coke La Rock.
He's a genius.
Okay?
And Kool Herc was doing tech stuff, like without even going to school.
Genius.
Taking the street light, the power from the street light, hooking it up to speakers and all this stuff, and playing loud ass music that you could hear 10 blocks down.
Genius.
Now what happened happened, a story about Coke La Rock was, I'm gonna tell you the truth, he was a hustler.
He was a hustler, yeah.
He was a straight up hustler. So what he used to do, Kool Herc used to play or be at the door. Okay? Collect the money at the door.
Damn.
Okay? And at that time, it was 50 cents, 25 cents. That's how, just to let you know how much was at the door.
Wow.
Okay? Then from there, Coke La Rock used to come, pick up the microphone, and he would come out and say, "Hey, Bill, move your car." Bill never had a car. He was giving all the fame and glamour, and all the girls were like, "Oh my God, he got a car? Let me go out with him." Then he used to come and give props to his other friend, and at the same time, he was hustling whatever he was hustling, you know, out there, and he was telling his people, "Listen, I got what you want."
So let me ask y'all a question now.
So,
I know that the old school thing is definitely history. It was good. Well, how do y'all feel about the stage of where we at now in hip hop?
Hip hop became...
Not even hip hop. I'm sorry, just the music industry with rappers. Period.
Everybody's getting robbed right now. Tell you the
They've
truth.
been getting robbed.
Yeah, but it was before. It was just you would not never get robbed because nobody knew what record you played. Because Cool, that's one thing about Cool Herc. Nobody knew what record he played. You had, you know, back in the day, you go to a shop and you getting record from London, you getting record from, you don't know where it's coming from, but you making it your own.
I'm on already, and I could just throw whatever I want them to hear.
So do you listen to the radio?
No.
I agree with you. I don't listen to the radio at all.
Well, the radio is programmed to what they want you to listen to now.
And, right, and most of the producers and stuff pay the radios to play the records.
It's a big bag too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a real big bag. And you can even have a big bag if you're not even famous.
Right.
It's still not gonna play it.
I swear to God, if you turn on Hot 97, 105, you know what I'm saying, G100, KTW, whatever the fuck, it's all programmed, and then like in the next like 1 or 2 hours of listening to car play or radio play, they respin the same shit again. I'm like, how many times I gotta keep hearing this fucking Doja Cat song?
But do you ask yourself that? Let me ask you a question though. Do you ask yourself that when you see a commercial 5 times a day, the same commercial? It's all the same shit. It's brainwashed.
The only commercial I see on replay is the COVID thing, which I'm not going to get into right now.
It's brainwashing.
That's going to be a whole nother episode right now.
But Target,
that's going to be a whole nother episode. Y'all fucks. That's going to be a whole nother episode. But my whole thing is this. It's programmed. We know that. What can we do about it? We can't go back to the old days. It's obvious, right?
Yeah.
So I don't want to be the old head. I don't want us being the old head saying that, I wish back in the day. I'm going to say this. We're going to figure out a solution to this this madness. Yes, it's going to be some jumping hurdles to be naturally and visually creative, like how Kendrick Lamar do. You know what I'm saying? Visually creative and that.
Kendrick who?
Lamar.
Oh, I haven't heard anything from him in a while.
Yeah, but when he do come out with something, it's from original.
Can I say something to you, Litty, real quick? Okay. You might get mad at me and pull my OG card.
Okay, it's okay. I don't give a fuck.
I actually like the new music. I actually like the new music than I like the old school music. I'm not gonna lie.
Like you into? I mean, I could name some artists and poppin' music right now, cause I still listen to Pop Smoke. You know what I mean? I miss Pop Smoke. Rest in peace, man.
Who you don't listen to?
I don't listen to Tekashi.
Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb?
Yo, what's good, man? Let's Get Lit podcast, man, with T Logo and Litty, man. We at Bistros in Brooklyn.
Yes.
Every Thursday.
You good?
I'm good.
You lit?
I'm lit.
You lit? I know.
Litty,
I can see you lit.
What's good, man? And listen, we're gonna bring this to you every time, man. We're gonna bring different people on, different entrepreneurs, different people about local stuff, ready to get things on. Even if you're major later on in life, you know what I'm saying? We'll talk about it, but you gotta bring somebody real on that's going through it, that's coming up. You know what I'm saying? We all about to come up. You know what I'm saying? Remember Come Up DVD?
I remember that.
Yo, this is the Come Up podcast. I'm not gonna rename it, but you never know. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what's up, you know what I'm saying?
So this is our first episode.
Yeah. Shout out to BX718, you know what I'm saying? His man that came through, he dropped some knowledge on old school hip hop and where new school hip hop should go, or where it's at, or where it needs to be, you know what I'm saying?
A lot of different things. We're gonna spread it out and give y'all different sections and portions that y'all can watch instead of watching the whole thing. But we want y'all to watch the whole thing though.
Yeah, definitely. And we're gonna shout some people out. Shout out to Bistro, shout out to We All In Clothing. We made broadcast there live one day, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna see them and we're gonna do a thing. We have giveaways every Thursday. We're gonna give aways, so come out, get a drink, get some
Not
food.
every Thursdays. It's not every Thursdays. Some Thursdays.
Oh, some Thursdays, sorry. Some Thursdays. We may be giving out some things, but you gotta pay attention to the shout outs and the promotion that we give out, you know what I'm saying? Otherwise than that, peace, love, unity, and stay lit. We out.